Hey, welcome back to another Tuesday tip. I do these videos every single Tuesday, and the tip that I wanted to do for you guys today, it's actually two tips that I combined into one. They have to do with the same thing. So basically, the first tip that I wanted to leave you guys with, I actually learned this from Sean Terry over at Flip to Freedom. A lot of you guys know when I first started, I used Flip to Freedom and his podcast to pretty much get started. Everything I learned when I first started was through Sean Terry. I recommend you guys go check out that podcast. It's Flip to Freedom. And the tip that I wanted, the first tip was, he talks about this in one of his podcasts. Basically, when you go on an appointment, there's a bunch of different things that you're going to want to take with you. From lock boxes, I've talked about that before, repair sheets, your comparables, and obviously you want to take your purchase contract. And the tip that I wanted to leave you guys with is you want to take two contracts with you. It's the same contract, just another copy. So you're going to have two copies of the contract. They're going to be filled out the same exact way. And you want to pre-fill out the contracts as best as you could before you get there. So you want to fill out the address, the purchase price, if you guys already agreed on a purchase price. If you guys haven't, then you just leave that blank. The closing date, the earnest money, your signature, everything that you can fill out that you guys haven't agreed on. Go ahead and fill all that out. It's going to make it so much easier when you do sit down and go over everything's going to be filled out already. So one of those contracts is going to stay with the seller. So they're going to keep that for their records. Another one we keep, and we're going to send that over. I just take a picture, scan it over to the title company. So take two purchase contracts with you. That's the first tip that I wanted to tell you guys. I made the mistake before of only taking one contract, and then the seller doesn't have a scanner. You have to go scan it, or you have to take a picture and email it to them. That's not the most convenient way to do it. So you just want to take two copies. I always carry copies with me in a briefcase. I have a folder with a bunch of contracts in there. So I just take two with me every time I go on an appointment. So that's the first tip I wanted to leave you guys with. The second tip, like I said, it has to do with the same thing, but this is sending electronic contracts. A lot of times you're not going to fill out contracts face to face with the sellers. A lot of times I negotiate over the phone. A lot of times the sellers are out of state or they're just not in the area. So you're not going to obviously go sit down and sign with them. So you want a system or a platform where you can send electronic contracts. The one that's most known by everybody is called DocuSign. That one has a lot of good features, but it could get really expensive. So the one that I have, the one I recommend you guys get, it works exactly the same as DocuSign, just not as many features, but it still gets the job done. It's called GetHub. GetHub is about $5 to $6 a month. You can send unlimited contracts with this. So DocuSign is something you want to use. I use it probably 90% of the time. The other 10%, I'm signing contracts with a seller face to face. But get GetHub. It makes everything so much easier. You send it electronically. They go ahead and sign it. It comes right back to you. Everybody has copies, and then you just go ahead and send it over to the title company. So by now, you guys should start getting some movement with seller leads. I do put out tips every single Tuesday. You can start using those to generate leads, and you want to start going on appointments as soon as possible. Use this tip to, when you go on appointments, take these contracts with you, take two copies pre-filled out, and start going on appointments, guys. You guys have enough info out there to start taking action. Getting info is always good, but there's the point where you have to jump out and do the things that you're learning. And I want to give a big shout out to somebody. I'm going to go ahead and tag him in the comments. He actually listened to, his name is Freddie. He listened to one of my previous videos about bandit signs, and he's already taken action. He's already putting signs around the city. He made a bunch of signs. If you guys didn't see that video, I'm going to go ahead and tag my YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the comments. Head over to my YouTube channel. Check out the video that I made about bandit signs. He's already utilizing it. I still need to follow up with him, see what kind of traction he's getting. But guys, make sure you guys take action. These videos that I put out, it's meant to help you guys. I want you guys to take action, get leads, get deals, and I want you guys to succeed. So if there's anything I can help you guys with, go ahead and reach out to me. Here you can private message me on Facebook, or you can always send me an email, info@flippingtoriches.com. All right, thanks guys. I'll talk to you guys next Tuesday with another tip. Take care.